Back in September 2020, we sold our house in the UK, then moved to Normandy in France, where we bought an ancient French farmhouse with various outbuildings, including an old barn, a small cottage with 2 woodlands, and 3.5 acres of pastured land in a beautiful national park area. Follow us on our journey as Budo and I renovate the farmhouse, manage our land, and take on many projects for you to enjoy. Let the fun begin.
Okay, so we're up on the scaffold here. We have just put the windows in the other day. Tracy's doing some pointing over there. We'll come to that in a minute. Just going to give you the view over the back. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Isn't it gorgeous, eh? Let me just get you a bit more. That's it. That's better. So, what we've done up here is this morning I've just gone and raked this all out for Trace up with the machine, because we couldn't do it with the because it was all cement in here. So it's all been raked out now with the machine, this tool here. Okay, I'm cutting the pins off now. So these are the pins that I've cut off. There's another one here I've cut off, and these ones I'm about to cut off. Now the reason we're cutting them pins off is they are very rusty, and then the diameter of the pin itself is way too small for the new hinges to go over, so they rattle around, and in the wind they would rattle. So we cut these off and we're going to put brand new ones in. So it's unfortunate, but it's one of those things, and some of the tops of the pins are missing as well. So Tracy's done this yesterday, so she's done from down there all the way up to here, and she's just started this row now, yeah.
Here as well.
Yeah, all round the back. Yeah, I can see it.
Ladders in the way.
So we're doing this bit at the top here now. Tracy's going to do it. Have a go.
The holes are really.
These are very loose. These bricks here. They need consolidating. So she's going to be pushing loads of muck in behind there until it strengthens them up and makes them solid. And some of these holes here were really deep, weren't they, Tracy?
Yep. Well, I used 4 big buckets of mortar mix, and I've done a 3-in-1 mix, and I've used half of that already. So and I've only done this little bit, but it has to go in, because if you just push it shallow, then it will just push all the mortar back out, won't it? So yeah,
so she's going to crack on, get that done, and then finish all these bits here, and then that's that done. I'm making some shutters. Let's get it right. Shutters, yeah, shutters.
That don't sound.
No, it doesn't sound good, does it? So I make shutters, but I want to try and show you something here to give you an idea of what an old buildings are like. If I don't know if you're going to get this, but if I do a view down there, okay, you can see that this middle column is it's leaning in by about 3 inches roughly from the bottom to here, and then if you look up the top there, you can see that lintel is dived inwards. So years ago something happened, we don't know. There's a big beam behind here that sits to the other side of the house, so it isn't moving now. That might have been put in after that situation was happening. But these old buildings, if you don't do the pointing properly and you leave them to the elements and let the water creep in, this is the sort of thing that happens. Okay, so if you own a property in France or anywhere in the world that's stone, get the lime mortar in as quick as you can, and get it in as deep as you can as well, and consolidate it all. It waterproofs it, it lets the building breathe properly, and it looks smart as well. So anyway, we're getting in now. So I've got to put some seals on the bottoms of these windows to protrude. Couldn't use the ones I made, jumped ahead of myself there, but I've got to make longer ones, wider ones I mean, because they don't overhang enough because of the way this conforms, you know, the way it sits in the apertures, if you like. It's awkward. Anyway, so any more to say on that, Trey?
No, because I'm trying to concentrate, because I'm up a ladder.
Yeah, you've got to be very careful there. Yeah. I'll put another bar up for you there in case you fall backwards. Yeah. But if you fall, try not to break the tools, alright? No. I'm only kidding. Well folks, Just been to the builders merchants. Been picking up some more supplies. Anyway, got some downpipe. All the guttering. So it's all this galvanised metal guttering or tin guttering. And there's 5 links there. And as you can see, it's missing up there. It's also missing at the back. The downpipes are missing as well. When we first bought the house, they were here. But when we was back in England, they got pinched. But apparently, that's the only thing that's ever got pinched that we've heard of. But apparently in France, it is a big thing that galvanised gutterings and things like that do get nicked if they're laying around. And there ain't no one about, especially being in rural countryside. If they think it's derelict, then they just take bits off. But anyway, it all doesn't matter. The thing is the linings for the chimneys. We're going to change them all out. Put all these double line. These are double skin linings. Ain't cheap. How much was that, Trey? 800 and something, wasn't it?
Yeah, 800.
That reel was 800 and something euros just for that reel. And the whole lot was, well, 1500, 1600 euros. But I got all the fittings and fixtures for the downpipe, for the guttering as well. Got some wood. So we got this 3B2. So I'm going to make up a little bit more stud work in the bedroom, seal off a wall, and I've got some of this 6B1 as well, which I want to do a little job with. I've also ordered a load of Douglas fir, which is a fir like that, but it's a redwood, ready colour fir. It's quite durable. Once it's seasoned, it's fantastic. It has good stability once it's seasoned. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to make that window and that window out of it, and that door over there, and this window here. Okay, because I don't want to use all my oak up, because the oak is expensive, and I've got other projects for that inside with doors, more doors, panelling on the walls, and real, nice stuff. So anyway, lovely, beautiful sunny day. Apparently it's going to be tomorrow and the next day 35 degrees, so it's hot.
That's going to be very
Feeling hot.
I don't mind the sun, but not like that, not when you're doing renovations.
No, but that's why we have to get up early in the morning and get on, and then have a break for a couple of hours.
But what is the
when the
positive?
heat.
Inside the house.
Oh my God.
Fridge. Oh,
When you go in the house, it is so cool because the walls are 2 foot thick and they keep cool. I keep telling Tracy to keep the door shut, but she never does.
No, 'cause we just had a cornetto.
I know, all right, fair enough. But so I'm going to unload this, and then my next job is I'm off to Roy's, my buddy, and he's the fella from the West Country in England, and he's got a load more grass for me and a load of dung, hay. So I want to keep it going. While he's got it, I keep collecting. So I'm going to empty this trailer out now, then take this trailer down, pick it all up, bring it back before it gets too hot. Anyway, folks.
Looks like something from outer space.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? This goes down the chimneys, yeah. So if I just pop you up here, I don't know if you can see with the sunlight, but it goes inside the chimneys and all the way down in both, and that goes to the. There's 3 lots there, so we'll be able to get 1 down this smaller one and 2 down the other one. That will do the service to 2 wood burners here, and whatever we have in there, whether it's the range or another wood burner, we're not decided on that, have we, Trey?
It probably will be a wood burner, I would think, because we want the range, don't we, in the kitchen. So.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll have all these done as well, won't we? Hopefully in the next few weeks.
But it's a beautiful, beautiful hot day.
It's lovely.
And we're just going to get this unloaded now and get on. Anyway, guys, speak to you soon.
Bye bye. Okay.
That's right. It's lovely, isn't it? That's the tavern. We'll visit that after.
Yeah. They look lovely. Look at the shutters.
Yeah, beautiful.
Lovely colour.
So we're here at Chateau again.
Yeah, let's say Le Chateau.
Chateau, and it's a medieval day. They're going to have jousting and everything. So back at this lovely Chateau castle.
We couldn't go in last time, could we? Because it didn't open till later on. So.
Yeah, we missed the timing, but Chase, we'll definitely visit the tavern in a little while.
Oh, definitely.
Lovely. Okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Bonjour, monsieur. This is the night at the gate. We have to pass him. Papa. He's talking about tickets.
Je sais pas lire. Bon, bah, allez-y.
Merci. Bonjour. Lovely.
We've always gone to reenactments, haven't we, back in the UK?
Yeah, look, they're all dressed up for the part.
Yeah.
It's lovely, isn't it? Wow. Yeah. So look over here, look. This must be the one of the jousters for jousting. And this is his tent here, this is where he lives. He don't look very happy though, he looks like he's getting ready for his battle. Here, look. So we come to the drawbridge. Tracy, stop pulling. My dog's pulling. Yeah. Let's have a couple of pictures. Yeah. Here we go, over the drawbridge now. Oh, that's bouncy, isn't it? Yeah. Bonjour, monsieur. It's lovely, that. So we're coming to the main court area. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Set up so nice. Yeah, it's lovely. So this is a little where they get ready and do things. Stop pulling. Got pottery in there for you. So this fella,
They're doing a reenactment now.
yeah, he's been stunned. No, he's been stunned. See, this fella with a cosh in his hand, he's stunned him because I think he stole something, maybe.
You'll have to get him nearer.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's coming around now.
On l'a tapé. Ah oui, alors là, il y a des gardes,
Ou alors c'est quand il est tombé.
Il est tombé, mais comment voulez-vous qu'il tombe?
On l'a retrouvé dans les escaliers, messieurs.
Allez, tapez.
Complètement inconscient. Les marches sont certainement.
James and them would love this.
So they're just training up now. Warming the horses up.
I love their costumes. You could just keep filming, couldn't you, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Lovely, that looks in the period.
Yeah. Horses are beautiful. Really majestic.
That's their little camp over there. So we're going to have some jousting today. This is the jousting line. And I think they are literally warming up the horses.
What they're doing is acting parts. Aren't
Yeah,
they?
look at that
So
horse
everyone
train.
has to follow them.
Lovely, isn't it? So we're at the back of the castle here where they're going to do the jousting. Get ready for it. You saw us watching them warm the horses up. This is their little encampment over here. And the other ones are where we first come into castle. So there's going to be a war. Oh, look at them turrets there. Yep. some of the guards there coming, but best behaviour, Tracy.
I always am.
I don't think they're going to let us get out.
What do you think we'll have to do?
I heard him say that on capture, so they might keep us in the castle.
That would be terrible, wouldn't it, to spend the night in this beautiful castle?
Yeah.
It's alright, Chessie, they're only guards.
Let's go for it there. So shush, shush, shush. So over here we got the fella over in the red.
He's explaining, isn't he?
He's explaining to the audience in French what is going to happen in the joust, and also about the little bit of exhibition they show where they shoot at the plastic deer or whatever, and the boar over here, and swipe some apples with a sword on the poles and that. So So she killed the fox or whatever it was with her spear. These women in France don't mess about. Yep.
I think Chessie was hoping she could do it.
Yeah. Here we go again. Yeah, well done. Ah, she missed the ring. So they're trying to, she's trying to hit the rings on this little stand here, just in front of us. Could have another go, I think. Yeah.
No.
Just thought I'd look up there and show you the environment we're in here. So beautiful. And so old.
It dates back, I think, to the 14th century, isn't it?
14th century, yeah, 1300s. I think they started building it, early 1300s.
And I think you can actually tour it as well. You can go inside.
Lovely. Okay, so she's got a crossbow in her hand now. She just used a bow and arrow to kill the deer, and now she's going to use a crossbow, I think. Just hope she oh, wow. She missed it, but nah. So this is a little campment here, and their belongings and stuff. Do like this little stall here. I might copy and make one of those. It's in oak as well. So look at the details. It's lovely, isn't it? And there's another little one over here. Little bench stalls. This is where they would have lived inside here. Come on. So this was their lovely little tents.
I wouldn't mind a couple of them on our land.
What's that?
The tents.
couple of tents on the land, yeah?
For the grandchildren when they go over. That'd
Yeah.
be fantastic.
Yeah.
This is a nice one, isn't it? This one.
Yeah, it's a nice little bench as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You might have to get your thinking cap on and start making.
Yeah, I might make some. Lovely. Can we hit that?
Yes, you can
Thank you. Bonjour, ladies.
C'est chaud, c'est chaud, c'est chaud.
So this is where they cook, look.
Look at the floor as well. Oh wow.
Proper medieval, this one, isn't it? So they had the smoke in the room. They used to believe it would keep it cleansed, you know, like for all the bugs and flies and that. She's making some crepes, and that's the boss.
Non, gingembre, c'est pour la. Non, ça c'est pour le porc.
I like the pointed walls.
Yeah. Tracy was just checking out the pointed walls, like, you know. I think they're very good here.
Look at the ceilings.
Yeah, lovely, vaulted. Right, shall we follow on upstairs? Oh. Can we go up? Escalade? So, we've gone off to go on the tour a little bit. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Chair. I think it says 682. Oh wow, look at this. No, that was 1682, sorry. Wow, look at this. I bet this can tell some stories. I just looked today, yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
The corner scene.
Before they fill it up, we'll stay here. Lovely stained glass, that must be one of the last original ones up there. Let me just have a little zoom in for you guys. Wow, look at that. It's a knight of some sort. So we're up in the battlements now, at the top. Castle. And looking down there, look, you see the armour. They're getting ready for the joust. Hopefully we don't miss it because we're on a grand tour at the moment. And, it's another view of the castle from here. I think I was right when I said originally there was 5 turrets, but that one over there, right on the edge. And this is the entrance down here. You can see the mason. He's cutting stone over there, and they're going to bring it up and fix that up there apparently, because this is all in a restoration anyway. The guard's getting a bit hot, I can see over there through the doorway. He's got his hat off, or his helmet. And then they got through the drawbridge there, which was fascinating because that drawbridge goes up, but there's another one on the inside on the roof inside that actually drops down at the same time, so there's a two-way drawbridge, if you Okay folks, just thought I'd bring you up here. We've just got back from the medieval event on the castle, which was fantastic. The tavern was brilliant after as well. Right, anyway, so I'm out here today. So yesterday I was doing a little bit of working on the land, and I've just got the digger up here because my French friends who are coming over once a month for dropping off their grass, they're a local business, keeping some land which they cut the grass for this owner or some sort. Anyway, they bring it up here and I have it. Anyway, so I've got about a ton over there, just over, and my old mate Roy's got another about a ton or so for me as well. So we'll keep it coming, keep the nitrates coming. But I just want to show you what I've done on here. So this is the area which is going to be our growing plot. Okay, I've just put the tractor, reversed the tractor back out. I've on the back of the tractor, well no, first let me show you what I've got here. So down here you can see all these roots I've pulled out with the tractor. So I've just gone along and I'll show you the implement that does that. And it's over here, and I just got to have a little walk to it. So that's it there. It's a cultivator, and basically the prongs go down in the ground. You higher and lower the wheel at the back, and that drops it down, as well as your you're dropping it down on your hydraulics, and then the wheel sets the height and then it flattens it off after. What a tool that is. I'll tell you what, they're cheap as chips to buy, right? And if you've got a tractor, it's worth investing in one of them, because it just pulls everything out. If you've got this situation anyway, it's worth investing. So got quite a lot of them out, and remember I dug this all over with a digger, and it was a bucket's depth, so it's pulled it out. But we're halfway there now to start prepping these beds, getting it covered where we're not, and then start prepping some beds up, and then I can start to use the compost I've made over there, which I'll turn you off in a minute, take you over there and just show you what I've been doing. And got the digger up here, just sort that grass out, and I'm going to pull all this away. Then I'm going to go over the tractor again a couple of times. You just keep going over it and they keep coming out, pulls the roots out, and it's damaging the rhizomes and causing a problem. Now the dry weather's here, they won't have enough sustenance to grow, get back and going, so it weakens that root, and eventually we will beat it. Yeah, we'll get above it, but all around we've got it, the edges, so I'm going to whack them down with a whacker, and just keep on top of it all, you know. And this is part of the growing garden, and this is going to be loads of filming here in the future, loads of things we're going to grow and experiment with and try different vegetables which we couldn't maybe get away with in England, but we might get here because of the heat. It's much hotter. Today's 80 today, so it's quite warm. Well, it's been 80 anyway. I don't know if it is now so much, but actually I won't turn you off, I'll walk straight over here. So main compost here, done. Obviously the horse manure is, and this is the grass I got delivered. It's all free, don't have to pay for nothing, just drop it off. They sit down with us for about half hour, we have a couple of beers, and try and talk a bit of French, and they try and talk a bit of English. It's fantastic, lovely atmosphere, lovely people, and this is what it's all about, you know, meeting new people. They're becoming our friends, and even when he went, he said, I look forward to seeing you next time, and blah blah blah, you know, it's all beautiful. But anyway, so here we are, and I just wanted to have a look at my little tractor up. Well, big tractor, isn't it? It's the biggest tractor, and it looks sweet up there, eh? Looks like something out of, hang on, one of those kids films. Trying to think of one, Thomas Tank Engine films, whatever they are. I know my kids used to watch that anyway. But anyway, look, so it looks like it's got a face on it, doesn't it? It's a cracking tractor, 4-wheel drive, air cooled, everything works, loving it. Okay, about an hour later, just over, gone over it again. Still got a lot on the surface, but me and Tracy are going to field walk this for an hour or two tomorrow evening or next evening, or two anyway, and we're just going to keep pulling this down or out and throwing it down here into this pile. I've just pulled all this up with a mini digger to there, and it's getting there now, slowly, and I've just turned that pile over with the digger as well. Put the thermostat back in there, see if there's any heat, but there ain't. So that's looking lovely. Look how dark that is. And the smell, it's just like earth, you know. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Smells like when you go to the garden centre and you're near the bags of peat and that. Anyway, it's beautiful. So it's a tedious old job, yeah. And I'm now on, since I started this, I thought I'd let you know this as well. Since I started turning these piles and moving things around and doing the things I have with the digger, I'm just coming to an end of a tank, and that tank is around about €18 to fill up in that. So you couldn't buy that amount of compost for that, I don't think. And these 2-3 piles here actually are all ready to go on the land. Anyway, thought that'd be interesting.